Então, queria convidar a Celina Hanna para falar para a gente sobre Aparecida e como ela está transformando a cidade. Celina, você fique à vontade ou fazer em português ou em inglês, a gente está com tradução simultânea aqui. Seja muito bem-vinda à Startup Society Conference. É um prazer ter você aqui com a gente.
Bom, boa tarde, né? São quase 4 horas. Queria agradecer a oportunidade de falar para todos vocês hoje. Eu posso compartilhar aqui mesmo, não é só eu que faço a parte.
Isso, só compartilhar a tua tela, a gente já te vê no telão, então agora é só compartilhar a tua tela.
Eu vou fazer em inglês a apresentação, mas as perguntas vou me permitir responder em português, se tiver alguma e tiver oportunidade de fazer. Só um minutinho, deixa eu pegar aqui.
Perfect. So we can see it already in the full screen. You have 20 minutes. We're all yours.
Okay, so just 1 second. All right.
We can see some lines of code. I love it.
Lines of code?
I know, no, but now we're back. Now we're back. So you're good.
Now we're back. So is it the first slide? Cities with the soul, the human person as the blueprint of the future. Is it what you're seeing?
Yeah, looks great. Go ahead.
All right. Now, all right. So again, I'm Celina, the founder of Instituto Missão Aparecida. And today I want to present IMA, the Institute, and our vision of cities with the soul, where we place the human person as the true blueprint of the future. Let's go. Well, we often talk about smart cities as the pinnacle of evolution, but why are some of the most advanced cities in the world described as ghostly or sterile? We have some examples of cities that miss the human element, prioritizing technical efficiency over organic community and social encounter. Masdar City was designed to be the most sustainable city in the world, yet it is often cited as a luxury ghost town because its high costs and technical design prevented a community from forming. Songdo in South Korea, marketed as the city of the future with widespread connectivity, but residents report a deep sense of isolation. Technology replaces the vibe of social interaction. Ordos Kangbash in China was planned for millions, but ignored human roots and identity. The result is a soulless city of magnificent buildings, but almost no inhabitants. And the last one, Google's Quayside, it's a neighborhood project failed because of local resistance against the commodification of public life and treating residents as mere data providers. Well, these cities failed not because of a lack of fiber optics or technology, but because of a flawed anthropology that treated humans as mere users or rational consumers. The conclusion is simple. You cannot build a society without a soul when the people living in have one. Okay. During my conversation to Catholic Church, I discovered an anthropology that views the person as imago Dei, the image and likeness of God. The social doctrine of church serves as our operating system, providing the framework to place the human person at the center of development. DSI, the doctrine, is a set of doctrines, teachings, and principles from the Catholic Church regarding social, economic, and political issues. All right, so the first principle of DSI is dignity of the person. Transcendence and uniqueness. We believe the person is built as unique, unrepeatable, and possessing an inherent transcendence that must be respected in all urban and social planning. Another concept is the dialogical man. Humans are understood as perfectly incomplete beings who find fulfillment in reciprocal presence rather than in digital or social isolation. A second principle, we believe, is the subsidiarity. Governance should not be top-down. Instead, higher-level organizations should only perform tasks that cannot be handled effectively at a local level. And we have the vital cell of the society for us is the family. So in the context of Aparecida, that is the city we want to do the project, this means using technology to empower the family and small communities to solve their own problems and manage their own growth. The third principle is common good. It's the principle of collective prosperity. Innovation and urban land use must serve the common good and ensuring that progress benefits everyone, not just a select few. And another concept is shared resources. The principle of the universal destination of goods dictates that the Earth's resource of technology advancements are intended for the benefit of all humanity. The fourth principle is solidarity and participation. Create social bonds. Now, this principle emphasizes our interconnectedness and the moral obligation to care for one another, especially the most vulnerable. And the principle of participation encourages citizens to contribute actively to the culture, economy, and social life of their city. The fifth principle of DSI is dignity of work. Work as a vocation. We believe human labor is seen as a way for people to cooperate with God in the ongoing work of creation. And this will create what we call humanistic capitalism, inspired by models like Bruno Cuccelli, it's an Italian, where the economy should seek fair profit that respects human dignity, pays just salary wages, and reinvest in the beauty and culture of the community. And the last principle we follow is the charity and truth. The fundamental values for us are truth, freedom, justice, and love, the charity. And they are the essential values that must guide all society, social life, and urban interaction. And we believe, of course, in the integral humanism. This approach seeks the development of the whole person, physical, psychic, intellectual, and spiritual. Well, all these principles, we believe we can change a city and regenerate the urbanism, transforming Aparecida, that is a city here in São Paulo, as a city of refuge. That's what we're doing there. We are transforming Aparecida into a model of Marian urbanism, where the city itself reflects the virtues of the mother's house. Instead of cold, early technological cities, IMA, the Institute, proposes an urbanism that embraces human vulnerability. Aparecida is a city in the state of São Paulo here in Brazil, and it's globally recognized as premier religious pilgrimage site because of the Basilica of the National Shrine of Our Lady of Aparecida. But yet, it struggles with significant social and urban challenges that contradict its image as a wealthy tourist destination. And what we're going to do there? Well, the first pillar is transform Aparecida in a Marian urbanism and with garden cities concept. Marian cities, Aparecida's urban design should be centered around biblical virtues and symbols. Transform the city into a safe home for the sons of daughters of Brazil. Yeah. And we're going to do smart neighborhoods and garden cities there. So it's an implementation of Howard's model, which unites the best of the city, jobs, with the best of the countryside, nature and fresh air, creating a self-sufficient communities with agriculture belts. This is the principle of subsidiarity, right? The second pillar is economy centered on dignity. It's again the concept of humanistic capitalism, a proposal for companies that seek fair profit, paying above average wages, and reinvesting in culture and beauty for the community. We believe of a conscious consumption outlets where profits are redirected to social causes and to employing those on the margins of society. Another concept is Emilia-Romagna. It's another place in Italy, cooperativism, creating networks of small business and cooperatives to strengthen the local economy through collaboration. So this will transform Aparecida in a social business hub, an innovation center within IMA to connect entrepreneurs, politicians, and the community in creating sustainable solutions for the challenges of Aparecida. The third pillar, we believe Earth as integral healing. So innovation and IMA involves the recovery of physical and spiritual health through nature. We're going to use the concept of syntropic agriculture and forest landscaping, transforming degraded areas into systems that produce food while restoring the ecosystem, making fresh food accessible in urban spaces. And the last pillar we're going to create there in Aparecida is about education and the rescue of beauty. Culture is what gives a soul to the city and dignity to its people. So we're going to train Brazilian Aleijadinhos, is a sculpture, a Brazilian sculptor. It's to create vocational education projects in sacred art to form a new generation of sculptors and artists, reclaiming the excellence of national work. And put art therapy with different kind of activities and art to utilizing artistic creations as a tool for emotional and psychic healing for the population. Aparecida, it's known as a city of faith, is the primary pilgrimage center in Brazil, receiving over 10.5 million pilgrims in 2025. To handle these massive flows, you are transitioning toward a national park management model to preserve historical and natural heritage. The power of religious urbans creates a massive driver of domestic movement that exceeds its traditional international icons. Rio de Janeiro, for example, has Cristo Redentor, the Christ of the Redeemer. Aparecida receives over 4 times the number of visitors as Cristo Redentor in Rio de Janeiro. Paris, for example, with 10.5 million pilgrims, Aparecida attracts significantly more people annually than Eiffel Tower in Paris, that is around 6 million pilgrims in 2025. And to end, Dubai remains a global leader in total international volume, 18.5 million visitors, but Aparecida with 10.4 million visitors prove that a city of soul can compete with the world's most advanced smart cities in terms of sheer human attractions and flow management. Let's see some real-world soulful urbanists and some existing models that integrate faith and dignity into their urban fabric. We have the Ave Maria in Florida, USA is a city in Florida, founded by Tom Monaghan. The city is planned around a church where walkability and Christian values govern time space. And in Italy, Lopiano, a citadel that lives by the law of love. It is the birthplace of the economy of communion, where business prioritizes poverty eradication. So these are some examples to show how we can build a society through the lens of social doctrine of the church, the principles we believe. And That's it, Aparecida. We want to create a city that reflects this virtue of mothers related to the lady and the basilica and respects the soul of every inhabitant. So thank you. That's it. I would like to see if you have some questions. I believe it was really fast.
Yeah, we are at 90 minutes, but yeah, that was amazing. Celina, congrats.
Because we have 15 minutes.
We do have time for one question before break, and we already have hands up here. So one.
Okay. In Portuguese, please.
Eu posso tentar, mas...
So you can make the question in English and I will try to answer them.
Okay. What is your roadmap and what do you need?
Sorry, I didn't hear the question.
What is your roadmap and what do you need?
Então, qual que é o seu roadmap de desenvolvimento e o que você precisa de ajuda?
Ok. So, bom, em português é melhor, né? Bom, a gente está, a fase, na verdade, do projeto, a gente está fazendo pesquisas. Can I say in português, sorry?
Sim, ele entende.
A gente acabou de, na verdade, montar o Instituto e ano passado a gente fez várias pesquisas relacionadas a esses princípios que a gente acredita que é o DNA da cidade lá, da região, que vai fazer com que ela restaure como cidade tudo aquilo que ela já tem de potencial turístico, já que ela atrai muitas pessoas com um interesse turístico religioso. Então, a gente está na fase de trazer essas soluções e teses. Estamos formalizando esse ano toda a parte institucional, de fato, para começar a buscar parceiros e pessoas que podem, inclusive, investir com a gente, né? Tem uma grande demanda urbana lá e tem uma intenção de começar uma pequena vila para que traga alguns modelos de uma pequena comunidade para fazer, de fato, o teste desses princípios e conforme isso for crescendo e tendo adesão já das pessoas que visitam, das pessoas da região do Vale do Paraíba, lá que é uma região muito importante aqui no estado de São Paulo, a gente possa depois espalhar isso aos poucos. É uma cidade pequena, tem 30 mil habitantes, né? Então, nosso momento agora é divulgar ao máximo esses estudos, esses conceitos e trazer parceiros para pesquisar junto, pensar junto, aplicar e começar a viabilizar até em questão de investimento e tudo mais. Deu para entender? Acho que eu respondi.
Sim, claro. Bom, muito obrigada, Celina. Parabéns aí pelo projeto. Fica o convite para você visitar a IPCIRI durante o mês de abril.
Obrigada, foi um prazer. E que pena que eu não posso assistir vocês online, né?
Pode sim, a gente tá ao vivo no X.
Então
manda o link.
Vou lá.
Então tá bom.
Combinado.
Guys, we're gonna take a break right now.